to be up on stage twice in quick succession. The first time was to talk about how analytics kind of works in the domestic Indian market. Now, I thought that was an interesting take because most people who are doing analytics work at the market are doing it for international firms, largely the US market. And the domestic market is perceived as being excruciatingly challenging most of the time. So people are a little wary about working in this market. So what I wanted to do was, yes, point out all the challenges that are there, but also talk about the bright side of it in terms of the quality of work, the kind of stuff that you get to do, the kind of clients that you meet and make friends with. So there's a lot of good stuff happening as well. And then there was a panel discussion on why people don't adopt analytics as quickly as they should. And we had a great panel. Normally people find panel discussions quite boring, but we had people come up and say that they enjoyed this panel. And I think the panelists did a great job of kind of really breaking down the problem into what hinders analytics adoption and how people should overcome it. So it was fun. A lot of the growth in the India market is coming in because of people getting into this field but doing work for the US market. So that's one area. But what's also happening is firms in the Indian market are all adopting analytics. I mean, they all hear the stories, they're all aware that's something they absolutely have to do. Not all of them have the competencies in-house, so they are looking for skills to kind of supplement what they have. And it's a good time to be in this space because the demand for people who can make sense of data, the people who can build algorithms, the people who can code, people who can build statistical models, it's on a high right now. It's a good time to be here. Totally stumbled into it. It was not part of some grand plan. I kind of stumbled into the field of direct marketing, CRM, and loyalty, which has always been kind of at the cusp of customer thinking and data. From there, a relatively easy step was getting into analytics around customer data. And the only reason I got into it was the firm at which I was working. The head of analytics, she quit one day and they asked me, would you like to take it? And I said, why not? How hard can it be? So I stumbled into it. It was not part of grand plan, but that was very many years ago. And I've been doing this for well over a decade. We've been operating in this market well for 7 years, but really focused on analytics work for the last three. We're 150 people now. We've got 5 offices, doing work in all kinds of domains. There's retail, hospitality, financial services, all kinds. So it's just a fun ride. It's like there's a lot of work coming our way, a lot of really good quality work. So I think it's good to be in a place where you can not only just kind of find solutions for the clients, but also kind of create careers for people where they really get their hands into good quality work. So it's a good grounding for them for even the future. So it's a good. So major takeaway is we need more such things, because I have been to a few forums around data, but I felt from an industry perspective, the number of people I've met out here and the kinds of people I've met is different. It's a lot better. Maybe it's because it's in Bangalore. I don't know that the industry seems to be kind of housed out here in the city, but it's just absolutely phenomenal. One thing that we always feel is that too much of this industry seems to be very anecdotal in nature, where people don't really know what is happening and who's actually doing stuff or not doing stuff. So this is the kind of place that we get to share those notes. It's good.